Hi everyone. This isn't a normal video. As you can tell by the title, Whispers from Heaven, Porsha is in a very, very bad way. She desperately needs our help. Her mum has recently passed away. Her mum's funeral is on the 11th of January. She still needs to find. Well, what it is like she needs to find basically another £1,000, and all what that does is gives a basic funeral with no vicar speaking, with no flowers, with no anything, just a really, really basic funeral. And she still is not even able to give her mum a basic funeral, and that's killing her. Everyone wants to give, well, most people want to give their parents the best send off they can. And Porsha is disabled. She cannot walk. Like, she is on disability because her brother has paid quite a big chunk, like the rest of the funeral money. The government won't help her because we looked into it and she would have been entitled to £750. But because her brother has paid such like the major chunk of the money, the government won't help. So she's literally got to find £1,000 by the 10th or 9th of this month, so in a few days' time. And that is just to give her mum a basic funeral. She can't even afford to buy flowers to give to put on her, with her mum. That, I mean, imagine if you was in that position yourself, like how you would feel. And Porsha is in a really, she's grieving really, really badly. She is in, a really bad place at the moment. And on top of it, she's got the funeral company peppering her. When's the rest of the money? When's the rest of the money? Right? How's she meant to get the money? She's on disability allowance. She can hardly get by, week by week. She's living hand to mouth. So how's she going to find £1,000? She's not going to. Right? It just you can't pick it out of the air. Do you know what I mean? It's not there. Right? The thing is, and then so I set up this GoFundMe page, and I read in the small print that they take a percentage of the money. So what I done was I put as a target £1,050, and that £50 was to cover any fees, so that Porsha would hopefully at least be able to give her mum. I mean, I wish for her to be able to give her mum a much better send off than a basic funeral. If I had the money, I would give it to her and more. Like, even though I don't have that, I never had that love. Like, her mum was her best friend also. You know, she's she's hurting so bad, and she's panic stricken. She doesn't know how she's going to get the money together I mean, then there's not even going to be a vicar speaking there, or anything. A bunch of flowers, nothing. I mean, just imagine that for yourselves. Imagine how you would feel, if that was one of your, a parent or somebody you really, really loved, who was not only your parent or your, whoever, but they were your best friend too. And then you lose them, and you're grieving bad, really, really bad. And then you find out that, I mean, I was speaking to her, and I never understood that. I never knew this. I don't know if you lot know it, right? When so when somebody dies, if they're going to be buried, you need one doctor to sign a piece of paper to say, yep, they've checked, and yes, this person has passed away. If you want the person to be cremated, you need two doctors to sign. For one doctor's signature, it costs £85, right? And she wants her mum cremated. Okay, so that's two signatures, right? This isn't included with the £1,000 that we need to try and find. This is extra money on top. this is extra stuff that she's got to deal with and find. Right? She's got to find £85 twice. I forget, she told me a whole list of stuff, right, that I never even knew that that was the way that funerals worked and I like doctors worked and things. I'm still gobsmacked like that it could be so unhumane when somebody is grieving. Um, you know, like when I don't know if I was in the funeral business, like I would never treat somebody that is grieving like this. I wouldn't. You know, if they couldn't afford it, I'd say, right, do you want to set up like a monthly a payment thing, you know, and pay it off monthly? But the funeral people that are dealing with Portia's mum, that uh, they seem very callous, very uncaring and with no emotions. And what would be amazing is if we could all just help out a little bit. I know that after Christmas is the worst time. Everyone is struggling for money. I know that, right? It happens every year. It's the same thing. But Porsha, her mum is due to be buried on the 11th. It's the 3rd now. We're running out of time really quickly. If you can donate, there's a link in the description, and that is amazing. And thank you so much. If you can't donate, that's fine. We understand. But if you could copy and paste the link for the GoFundMe page, which is in the bottom of the description, and share it on your platforms, and hopefully we can help her out in some way. It would be amazing if we could all sort of chip in and help her out. I mean, I'm going to chip in tomorrow when I get money. But I don't have much money myself, so but if we all just sort of helped out in one way or the other, and we can try and take the burden off of Porsha a little bit, because she's really is struggling and she does need our help. So I'm gonna release this video now. Thank you for listening. I will be going live tomorrow, as you can tell, looking and feeling really horrible and I'm struggling at the moment, but I needed to do this video, so I have braved it. But it's for a very good cause, so that's the reason I've done it. I love you all. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thank you to all of you, whether it's donating financially or donating your time and sharing the link far and wide to try to help her. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I will see you all live tomorrow when hopefully I will be in a bit of a better place myself. Much love and light to you all. Blessed be.